Drake at this point. He not hiding the world. He not hiding you from the world. He hiding the world from you. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Candy Kayla, that pretty little chocolate bar that everybody want a piece of. Gang. You see your girl looking cute. Got my nails and my hair done. Feel me, trying to get this cute stuff out the way before my baby boy get here, baby. And you already know we doing a story time. Well, you didn't know, but now I'm telling you, we doing a story time. And since the time I lost my fake friend video did well, more than I expected, I'm gonna give y'all a part 2, baby. Part 2. Part 2, baby. That video got 87 views, which is more than I even thought. But people are gonna be like, why did a part 2? Why did a part 2? The reason why it needs a part 2 is because I told y'all, how we stopped being friends. I didn't tell y'all what led up. Now, I did tell y'all in that video, wait, did I do my intro? Hold on, y'all. Well, I think I did. Anyway, but if I did it, I'm going to say it again, baby. If I did, I'm going to say it again because I don't remember if I did or not. It's your girl. So back to what I was saying. So basically, this girl, the time I lost my close fake friend, in that story time, I was basically telling y'all, the stuff that was going on with my boyfriend and her, and like how we actually stopped being friends, not what led up. So in this video, which is gonna be part 2, you feel me? I'm basically gonna be telling y'all what led up to that, because that video did well. So you feel me? So we're not gonna dilly dally. We're gonna get right into this video. We're gonna get right into it. So let me just say this: if her or her friends or her family is watching, hey, how y'all doing? You feel me? What's that? Nah, seriously, but y'all, I'm not, I just feel like saying, and if y'all have a problem with it, then sorry, not sorry. You feel me? Come at me if y'all have a problem. Anyway, so we're just gonna basically start off by saying that she was somebody who was really close to me. I looked at her as my sister, somebody that I could have went to for anything, somebody who had that I thought had my back through anything. But basically, what kind of the first strike? Let me say this: the first, I gave her too many chances. Okay, so let me say this. When a person that I was dating at the time, we were all planning to go to this game at the school that we was attending to, the school that we was going to at the time. And the person I was dating, he had came up to my job at the time. I was working at churches, and my school wasn't far away from churches, so we was all like, okay, we're gonna walk there, go to the game, and it's gonna be lit, it's gonna be fun. The group that I used to be cool with, they decided to switch plans at the last minute. I don't know if I said this in any of my videos, but if I did, then y'all know what I'm talking about, if you've seen it, if you heard it. But so basically, we were planning on going to the game. They switched up at the last minute to go to her boyfriend's house. Her boyfriend's house was further than the school, and I wasn't finna have myself nor my boyfriend at the time walk that far. I definitely was not finna spend no money to Uber, because we could have walked to the school. You feel me? So that's why it was no issue. But the fact that y'all switched plans at the last minute, and this is why I was so teed off. I was just getting off. Me and him had the illusion that we were gonna go to the school game. We had this thought that we were gonna go to the school game, and y'all switched up at the last minute. And you know, so when they told me, I was just about to get off, and I cussed all of them out. And the reason is because why would y'all wait till the last minute to tell me that y'all switching up plans, knowing I got somebody with me? And I wasn't finna ask him to Uber. I wasn't finna Uber. I wasn't finna walk. I wasn't finna ask him to walk. I wasn't none of that. Like, y'all should have told me ahead of time so me and him could have figured something out. But instead, they waited till the last minute till I got off. And I cussed all of them out. Everybody that I was cool with, well, everybody that, you know, we supposed to be hanging with, I cussed all of them out. Now, let me say this. I might have went too far. I might have went. But at the same time, if it was any of them, they would have felt the same freaking way. But, you know, this is a key to, this is part of the story. So, you know, out of everybody that I cussed out, me and her was still cool. Me and her was still close. Closer than anybody out the group. Everybody else felt some type of way. And I wasn't at the school at that. I left the school. I wasn't going to that school anymore. You know, so me and her were still close, you know. Even when I left, me and the other people were still close, but we wasn't as close as me and her. You feel me? Especially when that incident happened, we especially lost touch. We especially wasn't friends anymore. So, you know, what I'm basically, how this kind of plays into it is, you know, after a while, I started to learn, and I thought that today, I started to learn that every female that she got cool with, she told them what had happened. And I don't know exactly what she told them, but she told them what happened, and it made them look at me a certain way. It made all of them feel some type of way. But here's what, you know, that I realized today. Like, why was y'all so mad about a situation that had nothing to do with y'all? But she wasn't. Now, she made it feel some type of way deep down inside. She never told me. But y'all was so hurt and butthurt about a situation that had nothing to do with y'all. But she, you know, didn't, you know, express it. You feel me? So it's like they were basically releasing their anger for her. So how this all ties into this, one of the girls that she was cool with, I guess she had told the girl what had happened, because the girl wasn't feeling me at all. I don't know what I did to the girl. I don't know anything. I didn't have a problem with the girl. She did not like me. I found out later on, and I was just like, okay, I don't know why she doesn't like me. You know, and it comes to find out that, you know, Shawty had told the girl what had happened, and the girl didn't like me for that certain reason. So, this is what happened. So, Shawty, I'm going to call her Shawty. She had came over my house one day. And let me say this, I don't judge anybody's situation, so I don't want nobody to judge me. You feel me? So, I live in an apartment. And when we moved in, the bathtub, it was already kind of, you know, it wasn't nasty, because we wouldn't have moved in, of course. You know, it just, you know, when people don't wash their tubs for a while, it gets a ring. You know, we clean it, of course. First of all, we clean when we first moved in. But, you know, when at the time we were working, you know, when I was working and my mom was working, we didn't have time to, you know, come home and clean it every freaking day. So that time she had came over my house, that, you know, it wasn't looking up to par. It wasn't looking up to par, and I'm gonna just keep it real. You feel me? So she decided to take a picture of the bathtub and send it to the girl that she knew didn't like me. And, you know, me being a nosy person, I went through her phone. And I seen it, and I'm just in my head, I'm like, I know this bitch did it. I wanted to cuss her out so bad. I really did. But I think my grandma was home, and I was like, I'm going to just keep my calm, I'm going to just keep my composure. And I'm going to just ask her, like, why you did this, why, like, you know, why you did it. So, basically, you know, she was just like, oh, I asked her, like, why you do it? She was like, I mean, Kayla, why don't y'all clean y'all tub? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, girl, you have no place to judge. And I like I said, I'm not the person to judge, but you damn sure don't have the right to judge. You don't. Because granted, you know, we in the same damn near situation, baby. You have no right to judge me for what goes on in my house. Just like what's up, y'all? Sorry for, y'all know this phone has issues. I reset it so it has now more space. So my YouTube can go on here. You feel me? Okay. So basically, I was on. Oh, alright. I was on the part where she was doing what she said. Like I said, I have no room to judge her, just like she had no room to judge me. You feel me? But I feel like in that time, she was judging me. I feel like she was, basically just being sneaky. She was being sneaky as fuck. And I don't like that. I don't like that sneaky stuff. Like, if you're gonna be a real bitch, be a real person. Be the real person that you said you're gonna be. You feel me? That's just personally how I feel. You feel me? I never once did. I would have never done that to her. Basically because like I said, I can't judge. I live in a neighborhood, goddamn, when they shooting 24/7, baby. Like, and it ain't even the holidays, girl. Like, I don't live in like in a 5-star mansion. You feel me? So it's like at that time, it was just like, what the hell? Like, that was the first straw for me. That was the first. Like, what the to me? That was like, So the second straw was basically this story right this what I'm about to say right now. It plays a major key role into this because okay, so let's just say, when you are friends with somebody and you tell this person, like, I used to have a crush on this person, but I don't anymore. Like, y'all will understand what I'm saying. You would think that, if they had a crush on them too, and whatever, they will wait a few, days to try to talk to them and just make sure, like, they're really good. That wasn't this case. So there was this boy, and he was a pretty boy. Like, like, I knew about him like middle school, like 8th grade, like middle school type stuff, like 8th grade. I didn't know about him in 7th grade. I wasn't worried about that. But like 8th grade, you started hearing more about boys and stuff. Like, and like, it was this boy, and he was cute. Like, like, I never really liked pretty boys. My boyfriend's a pretty boy. You feel me? But he's not that type of pretty boy that's like conceited type shit. Like, he cute, he fine as hell, but he not like, I feel like how that boy is, I feel like he's, I can get bitches anytime I want, you feel me? Like, that type of stuff. And I don't like that, because it's like, if I get with you, you're gonna be too conceited, and that's gonna blow me. Like, nigga, ew. I mean, I know I'm cute, baby, but I ain't like to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm better than you, I didn't say he like that. That's just how I personally feel, like he like just conceited. But so, I had a crush on him, like in 8th grade type stuff, like kind of like first semester of 9th grade type thing. Like, it was like a small mildly crush. Like, I didn't like him. I wasn't gonna DM him. I wasn't gonna be like, oh yeah. I wasn't gonna do what them girls probably was doing to him in school. I wasn't ready to do that, because I didn't like pretty boys. Still really don't. But my boyfriend's a pretty boy, so it's like, got a pretty baby on the way. Okay. But so, she had left the school that we was all going to, not him, but the school that we was all going to, the people I was close with. She had left that school, like, I think like the end of 11th grade or the beginning of 12th grade. She had left that school and went to the school he was going to. And so when I heard that she was going to the school that he was going to, I was like, oh, okay, like, like, she might see him, because he kind of popping. I ain't gonna say he like popular, I guess. He was like that cute boy that everybody wanted, and like, it was just crazy because I'm like, dang, I used to have a crush on this man. Now if I go up to see her, I'm gonna see him. It's not like I'm saying, like, oh, the crush, the feelings, the crush gonna come back. Like, it's just gonna be like, oh, you know, like, I used to have a crush on you, dude. Like, it's crazy. Like, crazy how everybody grew up, and now, like, I don't have a crush on you no more. Like, it was just that type of feeling, if you get what I'm saying. So I think, I don't remember how the conversation with him got brought up. I think I had told her, like, yo, like, you know, I think I told her, like, I know, like, I not like I know him, but like I've seen him around, heard some things, da 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 da, you know. And I think she had told me, like, oh yeah, like he was in her class, and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, cool, whatever, kudos, you know. It wasn't, you know, that much. And then I had told her, like, yo, like, I used to have a crush on him, but I don't anymore. She said, I think she was telling me, like, that he was trying to talk to her or whatever the case. And I was like, oh, that's crazy, because, you know, I used to have a crush on this man, and, you know, now he's trying to talk to you, which was my friend at the time. So it was like, that's not going to be awkward, but it's going to be awkward because, like, you know, so I was just letting her know, like, yo, I used to have a crush on him. Like, it's no big deal. But, you know, I was just, you know, just girl talk. You know, just telling her, like, yo, I used to have a crush on him. You feel me? You know, if y'all talk, then y'all talk. But I wanted to give her the heads up. Like I said, in the 8th, 9th grade, I was finding stuff out about him. Not because I wanted to talk to him, just because, like, when I have a crush on somebody, I like to know about them. Just in case you never know. You never know. So you want to know these type of things. So it's like, you know, at the time, they were just speculations and just people just telling me things. Like, so it was like, I was, you know, he was a hoe, he was doing this, you know, certain things. And so, you know, that's why I kind of got over him in, like, 9th grade, because I started hearing a lot of stuff, and that just bothered me. And I was just like, I'm not gonna have a crush on this boy anymore, you know. And I'm glad I didn't, because, but, so, yeah, so, you know, we was talking about him, and then it was when after I had told her, like, I had a crush on him, but I don't anymore. Tell me why, like, not even, like probably, like, a day later, 2 days later, she started talking to the man. She came to me and told me she was talking to him. And, you know, I wasn't hurt, you know, more sad. I wasn't really hurt, you know. I wasn't like, boo, like, I'm crying, like, oh my God, she got the boy that I had a crush on. Like, it wasn't that type of thing. It was just like I just sat here and told you I had a crush on this boy. Granted, I don't anymore, but I just sat there and told you I had a crush on him. And you don't even wait, not even like, you don't even wait a week later to try to talk. That's just how I feel. Like, that's, to me, girl code. You feel me? That's just, to me. Like, you don't even wait a week later to make sure, like, okay, you know, is you really good? Like, you really over him? Like, if I talk to him, is you gonna have a problem with it? Like, I didn't have a problem with that they was talking. Like, I didn't really care, because, trust me, y'all gonna find out why. But it's because it's like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you had a crush on this dude and you told me you don't have a crush on him anymore, I would wait a while to talk. Not like a month or like a couple weeks, but probably like a week later to talk to him, because I would want to make sure that, like, yo, it's good with you, like, it won't be awkward or nothing like that. You feel me? That's what I would do personally. So they was talking or whatever, and I was just like, okay, whatever. I was over it. I didn't really care that much, you feel me? So it didn't really hurt my feelings. Like I said, I was a little bit disappointed, you know. I was a tad bit hurt. It wasn't because they were talking, it was just because, you know, me and her. So it was like, I think like a month later or 2 months, I don't know how long, but you know, I started going up to that school, you know, to go see her and stuff. I would see him. I peep things, even when it's not my situation. I peep things, so, you know, as in case my friends ain't peep, I would let you know what I saw. You feel me? And it's up to you to whether you believe me or not. Don't really care. Just sharing the information that I, you know, received, baby, that I saw for myself, that I know. So, you know, I would see him, like, you know, flirting with other girls. Like, me personally, and this is y'all, this wasn't me being jealous, and I feel like that's what she felt like I was. I'm gonna get into that later. But yeah, it was just like I was just start seeing him like in a hallway flirting with other girls, like just he. And personally, if you my dude, baby, if you my dude, like I tell my boyfriend now, I don't care if you have female friends. I don't care. I don't care. As long as it doesn't go past that friendship level, no flirting, no nothing. I'm cool. I'm cool. You feel me? I don't care. But don't let it get to the point where I feel like y'all flirting and y'all doing too much. Because then I'm going to turn up. You feel me? He was flirting. He's a flirtatious person. That's right there why I didn't talk to him. Like, everything that people was telling me before, it was brought to the light. And I was happy at that time that I didn't talk to him, or that I didn't try to attempt to talk to him, because it was like, now I'm seeing, like, we didn't go to the same school. So if I was to proceed, if I wanted to talk to you, who knows what you would have been doing at this dang school? Like, how would you have treated me behind closed doors? You feel me? While I wasn't around. So basically, you know, I was just telling her, like, yo, and, you know, he a hoe, like, he gonna cheat on you, he cheating on you, girl, all of this, girl. And the reason why I was saying this is because I was seeing the flirtation stuff for myself, but also, like, the people that I had, like, grew to know as I was going up to that school. That wasn't my school, but, like, I was just going up there to visit her and stuff, and I was getting to know the people that she knew. So, like I said, I was going closer to the people that she knew. Like, they were telling me things. They told me they was telling her the information themselves, but they thought that it would be better if it came from me. So they was telling me, and I was just like, yo, I knew this. Like, way before. It's just like I couldn't go off of anything because, you know. But these were people that, like, done went to this school with this man from, I think, like, 9th grade for years. Like, they done known this man for a while. They done seen a lot of this stuff. They done, you feel me? So it's like how can I not, like, tell her this information? If she's not gonna listen to them, hopefully she will listen to me. You know, so I was just, like, telling her, like, yo, like, he a hoe, yeah, you know, a cheater, he gonna cheat on you, he gonna lie, all of that, all of it. You feel me? I was just being a good friend. So this is where being a good friend got me. She decided to go to the boy and tell him what I said. I'm gonna read to y'all what I'm gonna give y'all just what she said. I got the messages from, you know, so I'm gonna tell y'all what she said. She was like, you know, guess what? He was like, what's up? She was like, bae. And see, and this is why this conversation right here ticked me off. This was strike 2. Because what she was telling me was that they was not together. She didn't know whether she wanted to pursue a relationship with him because, you know, people was telling her that he was a hoe, he was flirting with this girl, he talking to this girl. This was the stuff she was telling me. I'm sorry if y'all hear the fan in the background, I'm hot. But this was the stuff she was telling me. So when I seen these messages, I'm like, you telling me one thing and telling him another. And I could see, like, how that's how I used to be. Like, I used to tell people one thing and then, you know, the flip flop. But I wasn't fake with it. It's just like I couldn't make up my mind. This was her. And it made me realize, like, yo, what the hell? Like, it's just, to me, it was just like, why would you tell this man these things? So, let's say this. Okay, she was like, my friend talking about something, chasing you and this and that because of our DMs. Like, she was chasing him. Like she would always reply to his stories, say this, baby. Like, and it was like, to me, the feelings was not returned. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. The feelings, feelings to me was not returned. Like, I did not get that he felt the same way about her. I felt like he was just trying to get in her pants. That's what I felt. You feel me? She was just like, and when she be up there with me, when we be passing by each other, we might don't say nothing until she talking about you probably cheating on me. And then he was like, I don't ever see her with you. That's good. Don't be trying to clock for me. I don't clock for you. granted, you know, but it's like you see him, like he's a pretty boy. Like I ain't gonna say he looked better than everybody in that school, but he was one of the people who looked good in that school. So it was like I would see him from time to time. I would just be like, why y'all ain't speaking to each other? Y'all together, right? This is the part where I was just like, he Drake at this point. He not hiding the world. He not hiding you from the world. He hiding the world from you, fool. That's what this was. You know, he was Drake in this situation, baby. He was hiding. He wasn't hiding you from everybody. He was hiding everybody from you. And my thing is, this is what I have a problem with. If me and you together, I want you to, however you gotta be known, tell people you in a relationship. You ain't gotta tell people who you with, but just tell people you in a relationship, baby. Because, like I said, he's a pretty boy. So it's gonna be 1,000,001 girls that's on this man top. So it's like, I would want you to let people know so people won't be, you know, trying to get with you and stuff. Granted, some people don't give a fuck. But at the point, I would give a fuck. So I would want people to know. You feel me? So, you know, I was just like, I mean, I did say that. Like, he probably cheated on you. Because why would he not want anybody? If y'all kissing and all this secretly in the hallway and stuff, why would he not want nobody to know that y'all together? Like, he was telling her, because I was logged into Instagram, so I would see, like, I don't want people to know my business. Man, that's the oldest excuse in the book, bro. That's the oldest excuse in the book. My boyfriend may not post me a lot, but he sometimes posts me. He don't be on Instagram like that. But, you know, he done post me a couple of times. So it's like, what the hell? It's like, what the hell? Like, my nigga, you gonna let these folks know one way or another in some type of form that we together. Because if you don't, then that gives me the right to talk to other people. Because that's gonna make me feel like you talking to other people. That's just me personally. You know, I mean, that's just how I feel personally. I would never do that, but that's just how I feel. And then she was like, babe, it's like sometimes she come up there and, you know, when we be in the hallway, sometimes we pass by each other. It don't say much. She think you don't want me for real. You just trying to fuck. And he was like, you sure that's what she said? Yeah, that's what I said. See, and the thing was, he didn't even believe that's what I said. Like, you sure that's what she said? Like, I don't, and that's what I said. I said, I think he just wants to fuck. Because, you know, he said, oh, when he always asks, and she even said this herself. You know, oh, he always asking me to come over his house. He always asking me to come over his house. He always asking me to come over his house. Well, then go over his house. Then, so, girl, I mean, at this point, it's like, girl, go over there and see what's gonna happen. Gonna get tired later. Ow, 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 ow. But anyway, so basically, when I seen it, I was just like, why? I mean, granted, if y'all were really dating, I would see. But, baby, you was clocking your own. I was telling you things that, my thing is, I was telling you things that other people were telling you. So why did you only tell him what I told you, but not tell him what other people were telling you? Like, everybody else that you were close with was telling you stuff about this dude. Like, why did you only tell him? And I feel like she did that because I told her I had a crush on him. Now, she was like, I am positive, and she said she feel like I'm chasing you, just trying to fuck me. Granted, I think he was a little slow because he kept repeating the same thing, and I think he just didn't want to, like, I feel like he was just trying to put it off because he knew what I was saying was true. He didn't want me to stop his grind, so he tried to play it off like, you know what the hell I was talking about. He knew exactly what I was talking about. Anyway, basically, you know, hey, she was like, I swear she said that. He said that's not true though. She was like, okay, she's just jealous. That's what she's just jealous that you want to be first, I guess. And she talking about I'm chasing you because I be calling you bang, saying I miss my baby on my spam, and she don't be saying that, you be saying it bad. He was like, just don't mind her. She was like, she wants you bad, and he was like, she'll be alright. She put the laughing emojis, and bitch, I was like, ow, 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 really? That's what we doing? I was like, hold this on. I didn't say nothing to her. I didn't say nothing about it because at this point I was just building stuff. I was just building evidence, girl, for the time that we stopped being friends. Because it was like, you literally just sat here and told this man I want him bad. First of all, I was in a relationship at the time. I was talking to somebody at the time. And you told this man that I wanted him. Now, I could see if I wasn't in a relationship with somebody and I would be, you know, talking about him and stuff, and he talked to you first, I would understand that, but I didn't want him. At all, girl. All this stuff that people was telling me and all of this, and all what I was seeing for myself, girl, I didn't want him. Girl, had that. That is drama for somebody else, girl. He was publicly embarrassing you. You was posting him all on your spam saying, I miss my baby. You was saying all of this. Girl, the energy was not returned. The energy was not returned. And it was like, she would agree to me, you know, like, you don't see what happened. I would just like, and I would just tell her, like, as a real friend, like, yo, like, I feel like you should stop doing that because everybody can kind of see that the feelings they return. You feel me? Granted, and like I said, I was logged into her stuff, and I can even see through the DMs, like, it just seemed like he just wanted to have sex with her. So it was like, I wasn't lying. You feel me? So it was just like, I was in my head, I was just like, hold the hell on, like what? Like, wait, what the fuck? It's like, what the hell? Like, girl, I don't want this man. And like, she just jealous that you wanted me first. No, baby. No. I knew about him probably way before you did. If I wanted him, I would have tried to get with him when I knew about him. You know, when I first knew about him, when I had a crush on him, I would have tried to talk to him at that time. But I didn't, because I was learning about certain things. So it was like, me being jealous, that was just a no. Like, I felt like that was just a no. And so, you know, I was in my head, I was just like, yo, like, if I ever go around this man, now he gonna think I want him, and it's gonna be awkward. Like, I was like, why would she do that? In my head, I was just like, why would she do that? Why the hell would she tell that man that? Like, girl, like, he was hiding you from he was hiding you, son. And I'm pretty sure he had other females he was hiding. And it's like she didn't understand it. I feel like she was trying to hold on to what she believed they had because she wanted to make me jealous. Like, she wanted to portray it as something that it wasn't, to make me mad. And it wasn't making me mad. It was making her look freaking stupid. It was making her look dumb. Because it was this one time we was at the school, and this girl that was sitting with us at the lunch table was talking to us, and she was just like, oh, her friend was talking to the dang on boy. I'm gonna call him pretty boy. The girl, one of her friends was talking, the girl that sitting at the table with us, she was like, one of her friends was talking to the pretty boy, and she didn't know whether he had hoes or not, whether this, other, that, they was having issues or whatever, because he was talking to other friends, whatever the case was. And I looked at her, and me, one of the boys that was sitting at it, you know, we was cool, we looked at each other, and we was just like, because we knew that Shawty was talking to the boy, but the girl didn't. So it's like that girl was just sitting here telling us this stuff and didn't know that that my friend was talking to him. So we just sit in there looking awkward because it's like, yo. So, you know, it was like, what the hell? So that was just like, to me, that was just more evidence for you to not talk to him. She wanted to keep talking to him, whatever. You feel me? So it was just like, girl, like, it was just like, to me, after a while, I just stopped giving a fuck, because it was like you told him that you basically want to be with him. He publicly embarrassing you. I mean, like I said, like me, I'm in a relationship with my boyfriend. He didn't tip me off a few times. I done tipped him off a few times. And here's my thing. If you want to look done with somebody, look done with them, baby. Do it. I don't give a... But don't keep coming to me, telling me certain things if you just gonna want to look dumb. I used to do that. Don't keep coming, but I learned. I'm maturing. Don't keep coming to me telling me things about this person if you just want to keep looking dumb, because that's just gonna piss me off. Because if I give you my advice and you continue to be with him, I don't care anymore. I'm over it. Done. Situation over it. Don't care. So yeah, that was the second. That was definitely the second straw, baby. Definitely. And mean to say, I had even asked her, like, yo, do you think I'm jealous of you and Pretty Boy? I didn't say that. I didn't call him that, but I said his name. Like, do you think, like, I'm jealous of you and his relationship? She was like, nah, I don't think that. Lie to my face, girl. You think I'm jealous that he wanted you first, girl? I don't care. There's 1,000,001 girls that he don't want it first and got. And here's another thing that that even, like, got me was, like, she didn't want to have sex with him. Okay, didn't care. But he had posted a freaking video, I think, I forgot, it was him and a girl. And she sent it to me, and I was just like, in my head, I'm like, why God, you dumb? But to her, I was just like, oh, damn. But it was like we tried to tell you, like, me and these people was trying to tell you this was going on, and you didn't care. And he even told her to her face, like, if you're not gonna give me that, I'm gonna fuck somebody else. And she still was trying to talk to him. She was still somewhat talking to him. I was just like, why do I even, like, I didn't even give her no advice. I was just like, I don't even care no more. I just let her be dumb on her own. But yeah, that was definitely the second straw. You know, the third straw was, you know, what I told y'all in the last video. This is why this is part 2, because I wanted to tell y'all what was leading up. But yeah, I just basically, you feel me? And if Shawty, if you see this, you know, if your family see this, if your friends see this, hey, first of all. But yeah, I just want to let you know, like, yo, like, I would never forget our friendship, but at the end of the freaking day, like, I'm glad our friendship ended. I really am, because she did a lot of things to me that I kept bottled in and I never expressed. And that whole situation with my boyfriend, that was the last straw, because it was like it's like, you're not gonna change at all. You're not gonna change who you are. You know, you're not a real friend to me, so why should I keep you in my circle? You feel me? My circle is literally like this. Literally like this. My circle ain't like this no more. It's like this. It's like this. So I'm kind of glad that she was showing me who she was in line. I really am. I'm really proud of myself for dismissing her, and I wanted to keep her in my life because we had, you know, years behind us. We had history. But sometimes it'd be like, F that history and F the memories, because at the end of the day, bro, I'm not finna let nobody, you know, diss me like that in no type of way. You feel me? You know, so, you know, I just hope her and her family, you know, they live a beautiful life, you know, they, you know, turn up, you know, you feel me, live life, you feel me. But I'm just glad that she's no longer in my life. But yeah, that was the story time I lost my closest fake friend, part 2. You already know how to end this video. Go, baby. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncle, tell your aunties, tell your nieces, tell your nephews, tell your cousins about who? About what? About who? Candy Kaylin. That's the end of this video, bitch.